find your way back home. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown.
Welcome back to WCRL, and we have a big match coming up here in the lower bracket round 2. It's UW Milwaukee versus Whitewater Warhawks. And we're set here in a best of 5 underway now. Soggy go for the ball in here. Fitz, throw it up. Wazowski be on it there. It'll be cleared out by Bladat. Ty looking to take some time on the ball, but there's a shot from Foxy. Early goal from Milwaukee Panthers.
And Milwaukee starts off hot in this battle of heavyweights here. You see them all committing forward, making Whitewater awkward right off the bat. And I think that's how Milwaukee has to win this one. They can't let Whitewater get hot because we know what Ty can do if he gets space on the ball. They're going to need to shut him down early.
Whitewater's the 1 seed for a reason. We know what they can do, but Milwaukee's also the 3 seed for that reason. But they're good. Tough angle shot by Ty. Couldn't quite get it to go. Fitz, he's off on that one. Wazowski will just have to clear it to the corner. Awkward bounce out. Might find the back of the net on shot off Usagi. Cleared away though, as Usagi will try and toss it mid for a teammate. Gets down to Foxy. Beautiful catch there off the pass. Wazowski will get 50'd, and it's all Milwaukee so far. Bladat will try and continue it forward here. So a backflip out of Fitz, and that'll open up space for Foxy. Early mistakes out of Whitewater, and is being on stage, giving them the pressure.
Yeah, and you see Wazo there. He was pushing up right mid, looking for the pass from Ty, but the issue with that is if the pass doesn't come out, there's no help for Fitz in the back end. So they're playing a high-risk strategy right now, but just don't have the nerves to play it right now. I think they need to go fundamental until they can get everything under control.
Wazowski putting it up there. And open up space for Fitz, not able to get the tough angle shot. Ty went for a demo in the back. He won't be there as third for the shot, as now Foxy will touch it away off his own backboard. Wazowski will drop it for Fitz, who just plays it to the left corner. He'll have to beat Bladat there, and he does. Now it's Wazo off the backboard. Beautiful touch away by the Milwaukee Panther player. It's now Foxy. He'll find Soggy off the wall. Wazo will beat one. Demo coming out. Double demo coming from Soggy. The Ty will 50 the ball. Double demo doesn't result in any offense for Milwaukee. That's Fitz. Toss it up into the corner. Wazowski, tough angle shot. Gets the redirect. Wazo cuts the Milwaukee lead in half.
Great shot from Wazo there. He actually beat 2 Milwaukee players to that ball, but that was all set up by Ty. Both his teammates got demoed in the back end, and he continued all the way up the field, forcing a 50 out, and somehow managed to keep the pressure on in a 1v3 situation.
3:10 left in this game. 2-1 in favor of Milwaukee. Soggy wants to restore that 2-goal lead here as the air dribble comes through. 2 Whitewater players go. And that'll open up some space for Foxy to put a shot on. Turned away by Fitz. As now he looks to spring Ty. Good shot on, but Soggy able to get up to that one. Fitz, he'll end up dishing it off to Soggy, not the touch he wanted. Soggy looks to throw it mid. It's there for Foxy. Foxy goes for the demo actually. A little miscommunication there between him and Bladat. So now Ty will look for the pass. Fitz not quite able to get it to him. Thrown back in by Wazo. He might read his own shot off the backboard. Turned away there. And Whitewater looks to have a little more life in them right now, Fishy.
Yeah, ever since the first 2 minutes, they've really started to come alive here. And I have to say, this is such an unexpected battle here in lower round 2. Seeing the 1 and the 3 seed. I mean, you can see for yourself how good these 2 teams are playing. It's crazy that one of them has to go home this early.
Absolutely crazy stuff happening in this LAN tournament, and Foxy almost able to put that one home. Saved away by Ty. Wazowski, he'll have some time on the ball, throw it up. Turned down by Soggy there. Not able to be put back in by Fitz there, but Ty, he can be dangerous when he has time. He finds Wazo, not just plays it up. Soggy will touch it away. Ty might be there again. He didn't have a lot of boost to get up to that one quick. It's Foxy with an awkward touch. That might spring Wazo for the shot. Not quite able to get it. As Ty will throw it back in again. Chased out now. It's Bladat throwing it into the Whitewater half. It's Ty. We'll just try and clear it out, relieve a little bit of the pressure. And with a minute 20 left, we've kind of reached a stalemate right now.
Yeah, it seems like the only opportunities are really coming from double commits from these two teams. Not a whole lot of pressure being put on, but I like that from Fitz, looking for the bump off the backboard, trying to create more space. Might be something they could look out for.
Beautiful bump by Ty. It's off the crossbar. Beautiful setup, but it won't go for Fitz. And it remains a Milwaukee lead, 2-1, under a minute left. And Fitz looking to put it back in now. One more touch off the backboard. Couldn't quite get a bump on Misagi. Will get a clear. Bladat, beautiful touch forward there. As Foxy will have a lot of time. Elects just to throw it off the backboard. We'll find the car of Fitz. But here's Soggy. He'll get cut off by Wazowski. That might be a goal-saving cut right there. Ty looks for the pass to Wazo. Shot on! Bladat does that boost. It's in!
And that quick pass from Ty seemed to catch the defender off guard. You see him expecting Ty to go for the solo play like he seems to always do, but the pass comes mid and Bladat was not ready. And we have a game here. Whitewater's found a way back in.
2-2, 23 seconds left. Game 1 of this lower round 2 match. Wazo, he'll get beat out by Soggy. Shot on by Soggy. Oh, just wide of the right. He was looking for that right post on the shot. Ty, what can he do? He's so good in the air. He'll get blocked away though. Wazo, maybe just keen to waste some time here in the air. Ty, what can he do? Plays it over one. Can he get back to the ball? Not quite, and we have overtime in game 1.
And here's where Milwaukee might have an edge. Of course, Soggy being the LAN veteran, he won 2 seasons ago, and even 3rd place last season is not too bad. So he has experience in these high-pressure situations. I'm looking at him to step up here.
Zach Wazo tries to find Ty on the feed. Couldn't quite get it through as it'll get played back, played back by Bladat. Foxy just puts it wide of the net there. And a good dunk from Ty. Stop Soggy from putting that back in the Whitewater zone. It's pinched out in a weird manner, but it'll actually find the car of Ty, who just plays the patient game. Get it around 1, gets it around 2. Couldn't quite throw it mid to a waiting Wazo. It'll be Fitz who looks to pinch it back in, but he plays it backwards. Bladat quick on it here for Milwaukee. Throws it mid, and that one just careened across the face of the net. And Foxy looks to put it back with a quick shot. Ty able to redirect that one away. And a lot of back and forth here. Some scary opportunities, some scary looks for both teams to put this game away. Nothing falling yet, but maybe Bladat here couldn't quite turn in on it. As now Foxy, he has a miss there. That'll maybe bring Ty. No boost though for Ty as he looks to continue forward. Soggy carry it out, tried to find Foxy. 50'd into the sidewall. And now Foxy found some space again. Ty clears it away. Fitz couldn't quite get the touch there to clear it out. Now it'll be Ty. Can't quite. Wazo's gonna play a little patient off the backboard here. He's carrying it mid, could be dangerous. Bladat was there for the challenge. And now it'll be saved away by Ty. A scary look there. It's Foxy had a look. Fitz will control it in the corner here. Demo coming out. Ty first to the ball for Whitewater. They'll leave it for Wazo, who puts a shot wide. Now it's Wazo looking to throw it up. Fitz with the side flip.
Oh, triple commit.
Double commit from Milwaukee. They're starting to panic right now. Milwaukee looking to play it up though. Whitewater seems to be in more control this overtime. Wazo finds the ball. Can't quite get it past. Good save there by Foxy. He's really been bailing them out on the back end this game.
Yeah, it seems like both defenses doing a great job of just forcing the ball wide. We haven't seen a lot of infield passes through the middle because the channels just have not been there. Both of these teams playing so well at cutting off the middle of the field. And someone's going to have to find a way through for this overtime or we're going to be here forever.
That could be a dangerous touch by Soggy there as he played back into his own zone. Wazo, he hits the right side of the net off the back wall, just wide of that one. Fitz, he plays it across. Foxy had a look, but couldn't quite get that one on net. No boost for Fitz as he tried to carry it out. Soggy and Bladat double commit here. Whitewater, a little slow to it. It's just kind of floating in the corner there. Wazo will touch it out to Fitz. Bladat there for the challenge. It'll be Soggy with first touch there, so that one's just floating in the air. Wazowski plays it to his own left corner here. Ty looks to continue it forward. One more touch will be Bladat, but put back in by Soggy. Fitz has to do well to get back to that one to keep it out of the Whitewater net. We're over 3 minutes into this game one overtime. Soggy!
You missed it!
It's in! Oh, wow. Soggy made that much harder than it needed to be, but eventually it falls for Milwaukee. Game one goes the way of the Panthers.
His heart must be racing right now. As soon as that ball hit the crossbar, that could have been rough for Panthers, but they found a way there to break through the Whitewater defense, which, to give them credit, it held them off for solid 6-7 minutes ever since that early on rush from Panthers, but they just found a way through when it counted most.
And looking at some of the stats here, Ty with 7 saves that match. That means Milwaukee's putting the real quality shots on that needed to be saved away. And credit to both defenses there. That was a crazy game full of great shots, and it was eventually a nice shot from Soggy. That was the difference maker there. We're moving into game 2 here. Whitewater down 1 game to the Milwaukee Panthers. Kickoff goes Bladat. They go for a demo here for Soggy, and Soggy carries it in. And just a series ago where we saw Milwaukee lose on a few kickoff goals, they get their own to start this game.
Yeah, good recognition for Bladat there not to go for the ball immediately, turn straight for the goalie. It can be very tempting to just take that to the corner, but you can tell these guys are on top of their game right now. They have been making great decisions every single opportunity.
Pinch down, we'll find Fitz as he tries to put it back in. I will throw it across, Soggy there. And we'll find Bladat who's able to hit it out. He's going to look to follow this too, but it'll be Fitz who plays it over him. Soggy's going to cut that one off as Ty will clear it out here. Over the Foxy who tried to get a touch, couldn't quite get it though. It's Bladat will play it past Ty. He's got some space and a nice flick to beat one. The air dribble to beat Fitz. Almost a double there. That would have been a great individual effort from Bladat. So now Ty looks to carry it out. He goes low. Foxy there to cover Soggy. So it's thrown across the left side. As now Wazowski will put it up. Fitz beats one. Not a great touch as it was kind of wide of the net there. A lot of space though for Ty to put a shot on. And now Wazo, he'll put it back up. He puts it down off the backboard. Who's there? And it's Foxy from Milwaukee to get there first. Whitewater really trying to use the backboard here, but just not being first to get to the ball. It's Ty will throw it in for Fitz off the post and out. Great look there from Whitewater to tie this game up, but it just won't go as now Ty will throw it back in. Good touch down to Bladat. Now Fitz, he's going to be first to the ball. Can he put a shot in? Goes low. Soggy able to get to that one. Great save by him. So now Foxy, great play, just touched away by Ty. Fitz dives for that one, even though it was wide of the net. Ty playing the patient game. Maybe need to go a little faster as Foxy was there on that one. Wazo touch it out. Not a great touch, but he'll find himself again on that. A lot of time here for Foxy to toss it up. Fitz finds it. What can he do here? Does he have a double? Good touch by Bladat to throw. Fitz off. Ty with the shot. Wazo with the put away. Great plays from Whitewater. And with all the pressure they had, Fishy, you just had a feeling one was going to fall eventually.
Yeah, it really was just a huge beat in the midfield from Fitz. Over 2 players. That's what you like to see from him. After he didn't have too much on offense in game number 1, he's stepping up here in game 2. And he's tied it right back up for them, but still over 3 minutes to play. It feels like an eternity with these two teams, and Ty almost hits a double tap.
What a momentum boost that would have been with that double tap. I feel like we would have heard the room go crazy in there. It's now Ty, maybe another chance to do something. Didn't quite get that as that one's cleared away. Wazo. It's played down to Foxy. Good beat from Ty. Can you follow it up? It's there. It couldn't quite get down to it. Fitz with the bounce shot. It will beat Bladat. I don't know if Bladat was expecting the bounce shot there as he just had to try and recover off the backboard. A great play here from Whitewater to get up, and this is their first lead of the series.
Yeah, and some signs of weakness showing here from UW Milwaukee's defense. Really didn't seem like they were missing any balls, but right there, Bladat, he needed to get a touch on that and just couldn't get up to it fast enough. We'll see if they can kind of calm the nerves and keep the rotation steady, or maybe they could get caught out again here if they keep pushing for a goal.
be played into the Whitewater corner. Great touch out
Oh.
there from Wazo. Will it go the distance? No, Foxy there. Shot on from Fitz quickly. Foxy, great positioning there to cover the net. As Soggy, what can he do? It'll be blocked away by Wazo as Foxy finds the ball. Fitz, is there any Milwaukee defenders back? Yes, Soggy gets there. As kind of just sit in the Milwaukee corner for a little bit. A little bit of indecisiveness out of both teams there. It's just kind of getting 50'd around. Fitz will play it mid. Tie up to challenge Bladat. Bladat with the clean beat. But Wazo back to bail out Whitewater as their last man. Minute 30 left in this game. Milwaukee needs an answer as quickly as possible. Ty going for the demo as Fitz with a crucial bump there as Foxy looked like he could turn and put that one in an open net. Bladat keen to just boom that one all the way down the field. Fitz will collect it though. Soggy now will find the touch. Ty clear off the backboard. Straight up touch from Foxy. Just off of it is Bladat. Soggy, he'll put it back in again. And Milwaukee's just keen to really throw it into the Whitewater zone right now.
Yeah, it seems like they are just floating the ball up and kind of hoping for the best. I'd really love to see one of these players kind of step up and go for a solo play, take some space away, because the Whitewater players have been all over the backboard and just getting everything away.
Under 40 seconds right now. Milwaukee's still looking for their answer to tie this game up. Ty, the great double there, just wide. The right side of the net. And Ty will do well to keep it back in. As Foxy will clear it out. Blot out there. Can he get it in? Off the back wall. It's there. Foxy ties the game. 2-2, 23 seconds left.
And what a play from Bladat ahead of the ball. He bumps the player in the midfield to give himself the space, and then unselfishly just sets up his teammate, knows he doesn't have to put it on target. It's a great play from Bladat when they needed it most.
What a response from Milwaukee. Fitz will touch it to the sidewall, but two Milwaukee players there. It's going to be Foxy who gets the hit. Ty is going to go to clear this out. What can you do? Bladat plays it back in, though. Fitz, booming clear there. Might find Ty, just not able to get it there. It's 5 seconds on the clock. Fitz throw it to the opposite side, maybe wanting to waste a little bit of time. As it drops, and we have overtime.
And this is where Whitewater, they need to show their mental resolve here. They just lost a tough 3-minute overtime game. They were leading this one until the very end, but if they don't win this one, you have to think, is it kind of that crushing loss for them if they can't win game number 2 here and tie it up?
Milwaukee definitely looking to break the spirits of this #1 team. This great matchup we have in the lower bracket, one that we didn't think that we would see until maybe an upper finals. But Bladat, he'll put it home.
He sets up the tying goal. He scores the winning goal. Bladat can't do it all. He's just waiting middle for any 50. He sees that Whitewater, they were panicking a little bit, just hoping it would come middle, and it falls right to him perfectly.
What a game from Bladat, definitely deserving of the MVP on that one. 1 goal, 1 assist, 4 saves, and he seemed to be everywhere on the field. And even though Milwaukee got outshot this game, they seem to have the more quality opportunities, Fishy.
Yeah, clearly. All 3 of their goals were really open nets that they created themselves from pressure. They weren't trying to force anything on target, but for Whitewater here, I mean, what do they have to do? I mean, you see Ty going for a couple double taps. It seemed like he would hit one, but just wouldn't find the back of the net. What do they have to do to win this series?
We saw game 1, we saw Ty hit a nice pass to Wazo, which opened up a goal. So I think Whitewater's just got to find a way to open up the field, either through demos or passes, really catch this Milwaukee team in awkward spots, make Milwaukee awkward here. And I think that's their key to success, but they have to win 3 in a row here.
Yeah, they need to dig deep now. Knowing that you have to win 3 in a row, you just have to take it one at a time. They know that they're a great team. They have great players, everything, teamwork. They only lost 1 series throughout the entire league play. But of course, that was to this UWM Panthers squad, so.
It was a sweep the first time. Will history repeat itself here? As Ty looks to carry it forward. It'll be blocked out by Bladat, looking for another stellar performance this game to lead his team to victory. As Wazo will clear it away. Not a lot of Milwaukee players there as Ty will look to put it in 50 well by Soggy. They'll look to continue it forward here. 50 out. It's back in now, but Ty will be the first to the ball, and he's fine just sending it into the Milwaukee corner. Fitz put it in to keep possession, not there for anyone but Soggy. They still look to continue it forward here. Ty trying to find Wazo on the pass, not a lot of power in that flick, leaving Fitz to have to clear that one out, but he will try and look for Wazo, couldn't quite get it there. But Wazo gets the bumps. Demo's coming all over the field, as now Wazo will put it up in the air. Bladat puts it there. A lot of Whitewater players go. Could this be dangerous? Soggy will chase to it. He'll be the first one there. Wazo off the backboard. Soggy beats him. It's there off the post from Foxy. And Whitewater escapes a dangerous situation for the meantime. Fitz looks to continue it out here as Wazo and Foxy will meet and will go straight up into the air. And now it'll be Foxy. Can he get the double? Or it's Bladat who does it. Bladat is popping off right now for Milwaukee.
This man cannot be stopped. 2 players on the goal line, 2 players pre-jumping him. He hits it right between them. And he was all alone on offense too. If that doesn't go in, it's not a goal, but he is the difference maker right now.
What a fantastic individual effort. As now, open net maybe, Wazo can't get there. Bladat again being the savior for this Milwaukee team. Tie there.
Open.
Not there for Milwaukee. Soggy. Excuse me, not there.
Oh, no.
Soggy. What a 50. And with 3:16 left in this game, 3 a game, that Whitewater must win. Milwaukee has gone up 2-0.
Yeah, and really, Whitewater here. You see a bit of a miscue there on offense with Ty missing an open net. Will Wazo have one here? It's just a bit too slow. And you see Whitewater, they're so close, but they just can't put the final touch home. And when it comes back the other way, they just aren't able to deal with it.
What can Fitz do here? Can he put it in? Another
commit.
save from Bladat. This man
it's
can
open.
do no wrong.
Oh.
This man can do no wrong.
And
3-0 Milwaukee.
And it's so unfortunate. It's another own goal from Whitewater. They had one for the last goal too. It seems like it's just falling apart, but they need to dig in. They have over half the game remaining, and they've been in this position before and come back. You just have to hope they don't collapse here.
Certainly can't write off this Whitewater team just yet, but Milwaukee has played a stellar series so far. And Soggy, he's looking for a 4th here. He's 50'd away by Ty. Foxy put it off the backboard. Big 50 there, and it's gonna go soaring into the Milwaukee half. Foxy,
Oh no!
is it open? Is it there?
Oh!
It is! 4-0, courtesy of Foxy.
And this is a statement here from UW Milwaukee. Whitewater's been pushing for the goal ever since they were 1-0 down, but they have been unrelenting on the counterattack, scoring every single opportunity they've gotten.
Wazo off the kickoff. Fitz looks 50 him. All the 50s seem to go in the favor of Milwaukee right now. What can Soggy do? He'll get cut off by Ty as Soggy was trying to hit the flip reset on that one. Wazo, does he have some space here? Foxy cuts that off.
Shot.
And there it is. There's the opening goal. Can Whitewater build off of this, though? That is the question.
Hey, all it takes is one, and you can get your head back into the game. And good job from Wazo there, just sitting in front of the net, just in case. Sometimes you got to trust your teammate to hit the net, but sometimes you got to give him a helping hand.
Still 2 minutes left in this game as shot gets put on by Ty. Bladat will corral. It's now Wazo. We'll look to put it there. Foxy cuts off the angle well. Good defense from him. Now, Soggy continuing forward. Wazo there to cut. Big 50 by Ty to take it off the top of Soggy's car as Fitz will put it in the middle. Taken to the sidewall by Soggy. He needs some boost though. Fitz with the miss. It'll actually spring Soggy to keep following up on the ball. As Bladat get beat out by Wazo there. Looks good. Foxy, it'll find the car of Fitz. Can he get a double of any sort? Ty, he'll get 50 by Bladat, but it'll find Wazo. Big bump there, but Soggy there to cover for Foxy being bumped. And Milwaukee's just playing off each other so well right now, Fishy.
Yeah, they're being incredibly passive right now, knowing that they have a 3-goal lead and they just need to kill time. Oh, but that one might drop its way in, but good save from Soggy, always there to cover his teammates. It seems like Milwaukee, they're hoping to just hold on to this lead, and right now, it doesn't seem like Whitewater's going to be able to put a dent in it.
Under 45 seconds left, something has to happen now if you're UW Whitewater. Fitz, he's off that ball. Wazo, look at 50. These 50s are just killing time as Whitewater can make no progress against this Milwaukee defense. From Spladat, gonna get beat out there by Wazo. Wazo has low boost. He'll get beat cleanly there as Ty off the backboard. 17 seconds left as Soggy just cleared away from the face of goal. Continuing forward, Wazo will throw it up. Ty there.
Needs to go in.
Wazo, last ditch effort there. Foxy will clear it. Soggy maybe one for the road. And it's over. The 1 seed is out. Milwaukee moves on.
And that might be the best performance of the day, really, from any team there. You see all 3 players stepping up for Milwaukee and sweeping the Whitewater team in the lower bracket. That's a scary win from these Milwaukee Panthers.
And honestly, if you told me this was a lower bracket game, I wouldn't believe you. This was some quality Rocket League we saw, and Milwaukee came out on the fortunate side of some overtimes there, and then a dominant game 3 there to put the series away. But that was a fun one to watch right there, Fishy.
Yeah, very fun to watch. It seemed like an upper final, maybe grand final. A shame that Whitewater Warhawks have to go home, but you have to say it's been a great season for them, stepping up into D1.
Absolutely, and looking ahead at the schedule here, it's going to be UW Stout playing UW Milwaukee next. It's going to be a 3 versus 5 matchup. Another team that we can't believe is already down into the lower bracket, UW Stout. So that's sure to be a good game. And that's going to do it for now. Stay tuned to see which game we have on stream next.
Meet Google Pixel.
Chase the leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by
Hello everyone and welcome back to WCRL. We're back with more action in the lower bracket. We got Milwaukee versus Stout, and I am joined by Jack.
Hello, hello. Oh yeah, we saw some interesting games come out, especially from UW Milwaukee here. I think they really picked it up since I think they lost actually round 1 to River Falls, if I recall correctly. And they've had a great comeback story, a great losers run. They've really been able to lock it in since that kind of disappointing first match, and I'm really excited to see how they're going to play here.
Yeah, me too. I mean, they're both making the lower bracket run. Stout just eliminated myself. Unfortunate, but they did in lower brackets, and Panthers also just eliminated UW Whitewater, the #1 seed. So they are looking really good right now.
Yeah, I think it's nice for Milwaukee too, because they have been kind of playing game after game on. So it's been really helpful for them just to kind of lock it in, and they can just kind of keep in the flow state. As we jump into game #1 here, we'll see if there's maybe momentum for Milwaukee coming off their last victory.
Yeah, now Milwaukee starting on the front foot. Soggy hit a shot coming through, and Foxy does find the net, opening up the scoring early for the Panthers. And I hope we see a lot more of that from them. They've been playing so aggressive in the last few matches. It's kind of what we came to expect from them.
Yeah, really beautiful demo there by Foxy to open up the shooting lane. Unfortunately, the shot didn't initially find the target, but with 3 Milwaukee attackers in front of the net eventually, they were bound to get it in. So quick 1-0 lead in the first 10 seconds. We'll have to see if this is going to be the pace of the game or if Stout can come back.
Yeah, I mean, Stout, they have had a little bit of a run. I mean, Panthers, an excellent win off of them, and then Stout also off of Flatville. They reverse swept us off stream. So, a bit unfortunate for us Flatville people. I mean, it's kind of weird casting now after we lost to this very team.
Oh yeah, bias.
Yeah, there's definitely caster bias. But Foxy, oh my gosh.
Kidding.
Soggy's making quick work of the defense with Foxy, and wow, this is just out mechanical them.
For legal reasons, my lawyer has told me to tell you all that I actually do not have caster bias. So please don't fire me. I need to pay rent this month. But we see a quick 2-0 lead here from Panthers, so we'll have to see how they can do this. A little solo play here. Beats one, can't quite quit the third, but again, as soon as these players are going for the solo plays, there's bumps like just sweeping through the net and just making so much space for Milwaukee. It's really impressive and hard to deal with.
Oh
And
my god.
Oh my
gosh. I was about to ask if Blada was about to just own goal. The easiest save, arguably, that he could have had, but he does manage to keep it out, and Milwaukee, they squeak by just barely.
Yeah, a little risky. Just keeping it close for the fans, making sure that everyone in the audience is awake, making sure they're all paying attention. But we'll see a pass here out mid. Shot comes through.
Torva does find the net, opening up the scoring for Stout, and off of a great pass from Bolt Destroyer.
Yeah, a little infield pass here. Zoggy a little too far deep in net, and the infield pass is just too far out of his range, and just a really good speed there by Torva to slot it by before Zoggy can put a hand up.
This kickoff going fairly neutral, a little bit in favor of Stout as they start to charge downfield, but Bladat denies that right away going high. Zoggy to the backboard. Foxy is going to be up at some point. He is there, but Torva denies the ball as it was merely on the goal line. Pretty easy to say, even if you're on low boost. Bladat, though, there to clear away another attempt from Stout. And I mean, Foxy and Zoggy have been looking like the spearheads of this Milwaukee offense so far.
Yeah, we'll have to see if Stout can maybe continue these string of infield passes. As I said, a beautiful one over the Bolt Destroyer. Bladat back in time to kind of get rid of it. You see Milwaukee kind of plays a super aggressive game. Maybe Milwaukee trying an infield pass of their own. Foxy gets there in time, and that's a beautiful slaughter.
And once again, that Soggy and Foxy connection. Excellent play. I mean, Foxy being the new man to the team. Soggy and Bladat playing for a little while in this league, but Foxy is well known as a high schooler. He played a lot of six-mans in the WCRL server, and he's really shown to be really a strong player.
Flip reset here. Oh, nearly the double tap, but now 2 players on Stout commit for that high ball. So maybe a counterattack opportunity for Milwaukee. Gonna pop it high. Bolt's gonna have to use some boost there to get rid of that. And Foxy now with maybe a little bit of a solo play. Flip reset. Can't quite do any.
Oh my gosh, just undefended from Stout. I mean, at this point, you're starting to worry if they're like even going to like force the ball. I don't know. Like, were they all low in boost?
Does look like that he might have got a little bit of a piece there on the flip reset, and maybe the defender didn't quite read it. It was a really awkward sort of mechanic thing that happened, so really hard to read there from the defenders. You see another flip reset going the other way this time now. 50 going to go in favor of Stout here, popping towards the corner. Soggy pops out mid to Foxy, or vice versa. Little pass on the left here, a little pop. Nothing really going to happen here, so we're just going to get a little bit of a stalemate maybe.
Soggy looking to bring it up, but gets shot down by Bob the Huge Man. Probably the newest man to this top roster of Stout, I would have to say. I mean, I guess Torva and Bob are both fairly new. Torva's played for the top roster before, though. Torva trying to turn it in. Bloodat sitting there just trying to deny any Stout attackers from striking. And now another shot attempt coming through, but Bob can't quite make the contact he would like. So Torva takes it to this guy, trying to find Volt, but Bloodat just too fast to outpace them. Bob's shot also denied by Milwaukee, and they're mounting a counterattack. Shot by Bloodat is denied by Torva, and Soggy's going to have to look for other options.
And we see a little pop here on mid. Soggy opting to do a little bit of a solo play. Maybe bait some of the players in from Stout, and nearly a good breakout one-timer pass. We'll have to see Soggy with 100 boost here. What he's going to do? Flip reset. Gets a good 50 by 1, but Bolt Destroyer there to pop that away before it gets too dangerous. Ball's going to float in front of mid there for a little bit, but nothing too bad, I don't think. Bolt Destroyer off the back wall to Bloodat. Bloodat hitting it to the corner of the Soggy, and the mid pass can be intercepted on the back wall again by Bob this time.
Stout with a good opportunity. Volt does find the far corner, only splitting the lead that Milwaukee had gained. And I mean, they're going to have to do a lot of work. 41 seconds on the clock. It's not impossible. We've seen it before, but Stout, they have a huge mountain to climb of Milwaukee Panthers, and it's going to take a lot of work.
Yeah, good 50 there to recognize that both his teammates were on the right. Got it to at least one of them there for a free shot, but was a little scary. They were clumped up, so if that 50 didn't go right to the Stout players, that might have been a little bit dangerous, but Stout with the goal in the end. See a little bit of a shot attempt here, just going a little bit too high. Soggy off the back at a sidewall. Gonna get by 1, but Bolt shuts it down. Flip reset maybe by Bloodat, but doesn't really get anything. And the demo in front of net's gonna free up some space. Foxy tries to double it, but already a player on the back wall, and now 10 seconds left here. Looks like Stout's doing a little bit of panicking. Shot attempt, but that's gonna be saved away, and that's gonna kind of do it for game number 1 here.
Yeah, it looks like UWM Panthers will take game 1, progressing themselves even closer to that lower bracket. I think it might not even be semifinals. I think it's quarterfinals actually, where they will play. I'm not sure, winner of one of the upper bracket games. Let me pull it up real quick. Oh yeah, they'll go on to face Carthage Red, the winning of this match. So it's no easy path ahead, but it is arguably the only path ahead, because if you lose here, you lose out of the tournament. And we don't really want to see anyone go.
No, it's always sad seeing people go, especially a lot of these teams, they travel far. No one wants to travel far from college just to get anything less than a first place. So excited to see what all this passion is going to do for the players here as we jump into game number 2 here. Panthers still with a little bit of momentum, I think, on their side to see if they can run with it.
Bloodat does get the first 50 there, blocking it away, but Volt high to the backboard, looking promising, but is denied by Soggy. No, that's Foxy. Now high up the sidewall, Bloodat ends up finding the middle. Soggy pops it high, maybe for Bloodat to follow through, but is beat out by Volt Destroyer, who is arguably the star player for Stout. This ball comes across the net, but very little threat on it. No one was sitting mid. So this is going to be really awkward for Milwaukee to try to control. But Bob the Huge Man's mission is going to allow Soggy to flick it up forwards and get a little bit more possession from Milwaukee.
Ooh, good demo in front of the net too, and just the shot barely wide. And another good demo in front of the net. Stout just got demoed twice back to back here, and just going to make it so Milwaukee can keep a lot of this pressure upfield. Really good pinch though out towards the Milwaukee half. A little pop out mid here. opt to hit it towards the corner, but no shooter's going to be available for that. A little bit of an opportunity, and a double commit here in the Milwaukee goal might be dangerous, but Soggy being patient and not rushed, still a little calm and collected, and he's going to get that dribble. He's going to shut down that first attempt.
Now back to the other side, Soggy. He's going to get annihilated, and now Volt Destroyer high off the backboard. He does find the double tap, and Volt Destroyer take the lead for the first time for Stout in this series. Excellent play, a good demo from Bob, allowing free pressure onto that ball, and Volt, excellent mechanics and fundamentals from him to score that double tap.
Yeah, maybe taking it out of the Milwaukee book, like, oh, hey, these guys are demoing us a lot. It kind of sucks to play against. What if I try it? And beautiful demolition there to open up the shooting lane for Volt to do a wonderful solo mechanic. And we see here Soggy with a redirect off the back wall. Just barely can't finish it, but Blaudet's going to be the one there to clean it up. I think Foxy had a really good 50 regardless in front of the net, and left it a free net for Blaudet. He had really good speed there to beat out that last defender.
Really good trust, too, from both Milwaukee players. They were trusting Soggy to make that touch towards the backboard, and they were able to follow through really quickly with it, which caught Stout off guard. Now tying up the game. Here comes Soggy right down the middle. He gets one out. Oh, but he can't quite seem to get past the post. Blaudet trying to do something fancy, but can't quite get it on target either. And looks like Milwaukee might have to go back to drawing board unless Foxy can do it himself, but he can't. And Stout hold on just barely. Oh, and Volt, to the other side, looking for the double tap. He does find it, and Stout take the lead once again.
Those are beautiful mechanics back-to-back from both teams. We saw a nice 1v1 dribble. I thought there was no way that he could have done it after it looked like he lost the first the ball on top of his car, but Soggy takes it low, gets a good 50, and just beautiful mechanics back and forth there by Foxy and then by Volt to get that double tap in. I have to see what will continue here. Torva maybe taking it up the wall for himself, but gonna pass that one out mid. No one really there to receive it though. Soggy tries to get there, but it's gonna get bumped, and Blaudet's gonna be kind of awkward, a little bit backwards. Doesn't get the strongest clear, but honestly, that's probably better. Keep it closer and away from the Stout players.
Blaudet's going to be forced to gather this one. He tries to take it slow, but that demo is going to slow things down. Foxy does get the 50. It's a little out of reach for Torva there, and now Milwaukee mounting another attack. Trying to tie up the score. Soggy to the backboard is denied by Volt Destroyer, and Torva is should be able to get this 50, and he does. And now, shot out field. Soggy with some time, but Bob insta-challenges and denies that play. Now Foxy to the wall for Blaudet, who's just going to play it down and try to get back into reach, but Volt shuts that down, and Stout will be going the other way.
Yeah, we'll have to see what Stout can keep this lead up. They're up 1 goal here with a minute 50 left, so have to see. It looks like they are going to opt to keep kind of playing the same sort of play style. Don't want to switch anything up. Don't want to start ragging the ball. Too much time left for now. Ball's going to go into the right corner here. Torva with a nice demo. A little pop out mid here. Torva might be able to turn on this, but can't really generate enough power. Volt's going to really commit on that one. He's going to be awkward there in the net. We'll have to see. Good save there. Looks like Bob's going to be the one dribbling this one down. Pop out mid, but can't quite get there. And looks like Milwaukee's going to take control of his counterattack. Soggy flip reset, gets it by 1. Can't find the back of the net. Volt Destroyer going to get a really good dribble here. 100 boost off the ceiling. He's looking for a solo play. Nice shot down, but really good free jump there by Blaudet.
Yeah, if you're ever facing a flip reset like that, you just kind of have to force it. Force them to make the first move, or make no move and just deny them, because anything you can do other than just sit there and wait for the flip reset to come through is better. And Foxy, excellent play here, able to control the ball off of Blaudet's touch. Volt a little awkward. Just slips out of the way. He was expecting a bit earlier of a challenge, and Foxy, the delay challenge, comes through. And Milwaukee, they do tie it up with just under a minute left, hoping to force match point in this game if they win it.
Yeah, it seems like there's been a lot of dribbles out of the south side. Maybe Milwaukee's starting to read it and get these early challenges where they're still trying to catch the ball and shut down that time and space so they can get those opportunities going. As we see a little pass out here midfield. That was a beautiful pass, and Torva there for an excellent finish.
Yeah, Torva just enough speed to beat out the defender. I think it was Blaudet who was trying to challenge. And oh, it was off of Bladat too. That's even more unfortunate for Milwaukee. But Stout hoping to tie it up, but they don't want to be put on match point any more than any other team would really want to. And Bladat wants to change that. Volt denied at midfield. Now Blah up to Soggy, who's going to send it hard off the corner, but dealt well by Torva.
Yeah, we see the ball here popped high in the Stout corner. 15 seconds left. Milwaukee's going to have to try to do something with this attack, otherwise this game's going to Stout. There's a little pop out here to Torva. Torva with a high pop in front of the net. Stout doesn't have to shoot this. They just have to kill 4 more seconds. Stout going to kind of try to keep it in the corner. Double commit though in the corner, but unfortunately they can't pop it high enough, and Stout's going to take that one. Tied up 1-1.
Stout does tie it up, and I mean, they were looking really strong throughout that match. It was just by a hair though. Milwaukee had so many great opportunities. You guys can't see the shots, but it was about even in shots, and I mean, Stout ended up taking it, but Milwaukee just the tiniest angles, they couldn't quite find the net. And maybe the shooting accuracy, maybe they just need to develop more of an offense, get some demos in on the Stout defense and shift things up a little bit.
We'll have to see what sort of changes are made going into game number 3 here in the big old Best Buy land. We'll have to see. Maybe I think Stout might be able to take this one. I really was liking the way they were playing towards the end of that last game. I thought Bolt had a really good soul plays, and Bob the Huge Man was finding some great passes to Torva.
Oh,
we see an early kickoff goal from Bob the Huge Man now to take him up by 1.
Just a little bit of a misplay, I think, by the follow-through from Milwaukee Bladat. Just a little bit too far out of reach, and unfortunately drives the wrong direction. And I mean, Bob the Huge Man will capitalize on that early.
Have to see. Maybe they cooked a little too hard with the kickoff strat, and now another attempt off the kickoff. And I don't know if Milwaukee's trying to do something specific with how they're losing the ball, or if there's just been some mechanical errors. And as we see Foxy here going to miss this one, going to leave it in a 1v1, but Soggy gets a good bump there on the dribbler, and he's going to be able to shut that one down early.
I mean, based on how dominant game 1 was, maybe Milwaukee is starting to be in a little bit of a shock after that second game win by Stout. Maybe they're just starting to realize that, oh, we can lose. It's not, we do bleed, so how are we going to fix that? And maybe that's what they're trying to do. But anyways, Bob the Huge Man trying to take it out, can't quite find the touch he would like. So Foxy is going to opt to take it off the wall. Torva denied. Bolt Destroy is up quick. That's what he's known for. And Foxy trying to send it downfield. It is denied by Bob the Huge Man. This is looking good for Stout, but Milwaukee do get a little bit of a break.
Let's see, Flya with a good 50 here, but Torva's going to be the first one to get there. Good dribble, get it by 1. Have to see what happens here. Bolt going to get a good flick over towards the corner. Flya regaining. Going to kind of pop too far away from him to control though, and Stout's going to be the one to take possession. Nearly a really crazy double tap there, but just barely underneath it. Have to see what happens here. Blada with the dribble of his own now. Really good flick.
Oh, nice
and
bump.
A little bump on Torva, I think, there. Bolt Destroyer going to be the last man for a little bit, but thankfully Bob the Huge Man gets a really good beat on the Milwaukee attacker to shut down that one.
Now it's looking like Stout is starting to lead in these challenges. Just get a bit faster and quicker to these challenges that are in the midfield. Able to beat out Milwaukee. Milwaukee's going to have to change a few things. Maybe just a few rotational mistakes are coming through that they'll have to work on. But 3 minutes on this clock. There's plenty of time to do that. Blada takes a shot. It's nearly on target, but the crossbar does save Stout for the time being. And now Saki dropping it for Foxy. His shot is on target, but denied by Torva again. A fake coming through. Blada jumps late, but doesn't get the greatest of touches.
Yeah, nearly a really dangerous attempt there. I think Soggy did want to shoot that, but he recognized that he couldn't and called the fake, and Blada was up early for that one. So good coverage by the teammate, good comms there by Milwaukee. Foxy's going to get a 50 here in the corner, and Blada going to get an excellent 50 there to pop it into the far corner. Blada here gets the ball dished out to him. Bolt going to try to take control in the corner, but Foxy's going to shut that one down. Soggy now with the chance on the ball. Going to leave it for Blada. Going to get bumped all the way deep third man though by Bob. And maybe a little bit of space for Stout to work with here so they can get out of this defense that they've been stuck in.
Bolt on zero boost is going to opt to leave it for Bob, but it is denied. And Milwaukee now struggling for boost. Soggy's going to have to go. Blada decides to fake it as Foxy calls it, but can't quite get it past the last man who is Volt Destroyer. Soggy up to the corner, but Bob the Human now starting to hit the balls that he needed. That shot, though, denied by Torva, and Foxy turning it away, trying to find Blotto or another teammate, but Soggy overcommits. This could be an opportunity for Stout if they were ready. And now Bob the Huge Man forcing into the corner, just trying to get as many players involved as possible for Milwaukee, draw out that boost and that rotation.
A nice little dime up here, the Fox in the midfield. Blaudet gonna jump, but can't quite make connection. Bob the Huge Man here with a good attempt. Let's go see if he can dig that out mid, but Soggy gonna shut that one down before it gets too dangerous. Volt tries the flip reset, but Foxy a little too wise for that one. Gonna shut it down early. Pop out mid here. Gonna be a foot race, and Blaudat's gonna be the one who wins that. Nearly gets the double tap, and Foxy's also gonna kind of commit with that. Soggy gonna have to hustle back now, deep third man, and thankfully that one was off target. That was all 3 Milwaukee players up there.
Yeah, Soggy sending it downfield, hoping for just something to work. Foxy sending it across to the sidewall. Torva is there to intercept. A good demo here might free up some space for Soggy. He tries to send it in the corner, but Volt Destroy is back and denies that. And now Foxy up into the air, trying to get the 50, does 50 Torva, but not as good as he would like. He wanted it mid. Volt off the sidewall, forces it mid, and Milwaukee. 30 seconds left to try to tie up this game and take control over the series. That touch going high. Foxy across mid, trying to find Soggy, but it's going to result in a counterattack that Torva might score, but he doesn't quite yet. Now, 16 seconds left. Time is ticking down for Milwaukee. Their last chance is coming up. This ball barreling towards the net is saved by Bloodat. Foxy up towards the corner. Torva is going to have to get a good clear. Doesn't quite make it. Foxy's shot or midfield pass is denied, and 1 second left on the clock. Oh man, is Milwaukee going to be able to carry this through? Oh, that touch towards the midfield is out of the space, and Stout, they do take the lead in the series and match point.
Yeah, really good. The only goal that game was the one kickoff goal at, I think, 2 seconds in by Stout. And other than that, it's been really back and forth, and I'm kind of interested to see how this next game is going to go, maybe, because we could have potentially had a really long overtime there with how those two teams were performing there, just keeping it back and forth. As we see, I think I hear a little bit of hype happening in the other room. I think that Milwaukee might be rallying.
I mean, you can see they had 58% field domination from Milwaukee, and that's a pretty telling metric normally of the team that takes the win. But in this case, it was just the one kickoff goal that led to the ultimate loss here. So they are facing match points. And Stout, they're going to be happy about that. Even though it was a kickoff goal, they take those.
Yeah. Now all the pressure here is on Milwaukee. Stout, they don't have to win this game. Obviously, you know, you wanna, but they do have a little bit of leeway to work with. But I don't think that's going to make them try any less hard. Soggy here with the little triple attempt, but Demo's going to shut that one down quick. And a nice pass out towards Torva. Torva off the ceiling here. And it gets a double commit from Milwaukee, though, so this is still pretty dangerous. Soggy kind of flat-footed in net, 0 boost. He just has to try to throw himself in front of the ball here and kill some time.
Foxy into the corner. They've been stuck under half this time for quite some, almost a minute now, and Milwaukee now starting to rally forward. Foxy trying to redirect this onto target. It may have been, but Bob was there anyways to clear. Oh, this bounce towards the middle does find Foxy waiting in pursuit. And Foxy does open up the scoring for Milwaukee.
Yeah, 3-man commit there from UW Stout, unfortunately. Bob's first touch wasn't the worst, but when everyone turned in to try to cover it, that's where it went wrong, unfortunately. And now Milwaukee with the lead here for what feels like the first time in forever. We'll have to see what they do with it.
This ball now onto the Stout half again. Milwaukee showing how this midfield domination is going to win you games. Flip reset attempt doesn't quite scoop like Soggy was probably hoping it would. Blaudat trying to get this 50 with the Volt. Can't quite find it, so Foxy's going to be called in. He's going to get a touch or two, but can't quite get it past Torva. And Stout's defense now looking almost perfect. Soggy to the corner, trying to develop something. Volt Destroyer shuts that down. Now up to Soggy. Soggy doesn't quite take the shot. He can't quite get back. And this shot might come through from Bob the Huge Man. It does, as Foxy almost gets back just in time to save it, but Bob the Huge Man tie it up for Stout.
Yeah, really good speed there from Bob the Huge Man, just completely dusting the defender and then getting a really good 50. That's a really hard one to get, especially when you're contested like he was. So really good job on him to be able to sneak that in, and almost a kickoff goal there. It looked like, again, I don't know what's been happening off these kickoffs. They're getting a little funky.
Here comes Volt. Trying to get the ground pinch. Bob the Huge Man doesn't quite read that bounce, so Torva is going to be called as last man to take control. He does a really good job of it, getting the bump and the demo here from Bob the Huge Man is going to free up space. Soggy just able to beat out one, but Volt now is on the ball looking for a flip reset. He does get it, but can't quite get a scoop. And now Soggy denied and demoed by Bob the Huge Man. And these bumps and demos are coming through now from Stout.
Yeah, Stout getting super physical here, and it's been really beneficial so far for this attack. They've been able to cycle the ball really well here with all these bumps and demos and the space that they're able to make. And Milwaukee with a few misses and mistouches are going to maybe allow Stout to regain the pressure, but not quite. Ooh, shot barely just off. Bladat's going to be there, his first. Maybe tries to get it mid, but that first touch is a little too far away. And now Torva with the counterattack. A beautiful shot, though. And a little bit too far of a touch there from Bladat in the corner. And Torva just walks it all the way down uncontested and takes a banger on that.
Yeah, excellent placement top shelf, too. Soggy had no chance of getting there once it was shot. And now 2-1 lead is for Stout. And 2 minutes and 18 seconds left on the clock. There is time. There's plenty of time for this game to go either way. Either be more dominant from Stout. That shot almost finding the net. Torva almost being the key player for Stout. But now, Bolt sending it off the backboard. Bladat is forced to jump. Maybe a little premature, though. And Foxy does send it downfield for Stout's defense. And midfield control has been stellar for this game. Soggy up to shoot. Torva is bumped in net. And Soggy does score.
Yeah. That was really good recognition there from Milwaukee to recognize that he was the last man. Foxy has been doing this all game, all series long. He's been sweeping across that net and making tons of space for his teammates. And really good like pre-flip off the wall there from from Soggy there to get the shot. And now Soggy with another solo play attempt, gonna get a flip reset, but Bob was a little too wise for that one, and both gonna take it down going the other way.
Foxy high off the backboard, looking to make a play with it, but Torva's going to meet him, but is denied, and now Volt Destroyer. Last man for Stout is going to take it high. Foxy does shut that down, he's going to bounce middle, and Bob does a decent job of dealing with it, but Soggy now on top of it, is trying to send in midfield, maybe get a bump or two, but Torva, excellent positioning, able to avoid all of that, and yet get the clear.
Let's see what happens here now. Tie game, so this is maybe going to go to overtime, maybe not, who knows. Foxy here with a flip reset. Maybe if Milwaukee keeps pulling out mechanics like this, I don't think it will make it. And a beautiful midfield pass here, and Torva slots that one away, and I think that was Bob on the pass.
Bob, an excellent pass, able to beat out just, like, given, oh gosh, sorry. He placed it perfectly for Torva to just beat out that last player, so he felt he had to challenge right away. Feels like he has to be as fast as possible with these balls, and sometimes overcommitting like that, especially as a third man, is dangerous, and there it was. And now Stout, they take the lead. Panthers, they are looking not too good. If they can't bring this back, they won't have a chance, or a second chance in this game.
Yeah, this is match point for Stout, so all the pressure here is on Milwaukee, and the demo comes out here, but the pop still goes kind of in favor of Milwaukee. High ball, but Bolt has been pre-jump for ages for that one. Bob gonna try to clear that one out, but a little bit of a double commit there from Bladat and Soggy. The ball floats down, and Bob the Huge Man reading that double tap perfectly.
The dagger from Stout. They are done with the series. They want it to be over. That long clear, excellent, and the double tap from Bob. Excellent read as well as the bounce down is difficult. But Stout, I mean, there's 32 seconds left. There's still plenty of time for Milwaukee to bring this back. The Stout has looked so good in these last few games. It's hard to say if it's going to happen, but maybe it does. This ball off the post does eventually go in. Bladat credited with the shot from the kickoff, and maybe a little bit of chaos is good.
Yeah, you know, I think Foxy just really wanted to respect his teammate there, and he's like, you know what, Bladat, you earned that. You had a good kickoff, and leaving it for Bladat, really selfless play there, I think, from him. So, hey, maybe another kickoff goal here. Ooh, demo comes out in midfield. This one's going to kind of float for a while. Bladat not going to challenge early. Gets the chance to flick, and Soggy now maybe with a counterattack opportunity and some boost.
Trying to find his teammate. Off the backboard, Volksroy is there to challenge. Excellent challenge, though. And Blada off the corner. 10 seconds left. Time is against Milwaukee. Blada popping it to himself, trying to follow through. He doesn't have much boost, though. And now Soggy out towards middle, trying to find Foxy, but is denied by Torva. That's going to go the way, and Stout is going to take this game and head on to losers or lower bracket quarterfinals.
Yeah, really good showing there from Panthers. It looked like at the beginning of the series that Milwaukee might have had it locked down, but right there at the end, Stout really just locking it in, and really impressive from them. And they definitely earned to see how far they can go now.
Yeah, I mean, they've put a lot of work in throughout the season, and Volt Destroy being the key player, but I think Torva for this series was the ultimate key. I think he put in a stellar performance. Plenty of goals in that last game, those really important goals that we saw from him, and I mean, it's going to be really exciting to see what they do in the lower bracket.
Yeah, and I think if Bob can keep up these dimes that he's been beating his teammates, I think they can go the distance and then some. And I think we might go to a quick break while we try to figure out what match we're going to be streaming to you guys next. So don't go anywhere too far, because we will be right back with some more gameplay soon.
can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. This is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. We know I ain't ballin' yet. Hoes wanna holler, oh no, I don't call them back. Girl, let me see you hold it down, we gon' have a blast. Cause I just wanna know what you gonna do with all of that. Ain't gotta say a word, I know what's up. You can have it all, watch me rip it off. I'll admit it, you got me feeling hella loved. Even when it's going down, know that we gon' live it up. Young shot caller, always been a baller. Know that you the one, I can feel it in my heart, yeah. I won't stop charging, we going come harder. I can see you and I, way beyond the stars, girl. I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. It feels right. diamond from gold.